How are you there, Jon?
Yeah, really good. Come up against a really good team that played well. I went to watch them against OKR, I think a week on Friday or a week or so ago, and I thought they were good then. Thought they were a little bit better today as well. So useful it out for us. Got lots out of it as well. Really pleased with the second half. I think it was a tough start. Thought they played a little bit too quick for us around the ruck area. Just had lots of speed in there, and I thought that it was going to be a long day for us. Made a couple of changes. Some key personnel came in. Davis, Richard Moore were outstanding. I thought they gave us a lift in that area. We started to play a little bit quicker as well. Conceding a try a minute before half time and a try a minute at the end. It looks like it's been a decent old workout for us. Certainly defensively we've had plenty of defending to do, but I thought we stuck at it manfully, and we're really pleased with where we're at. I thought attitude wise was great.
Are you especially pleased with the defence on the line, on the try line? Yeah,
I think that when you play against the Leeds Rhinos team that are full of outstanding individuals and speed at that, that's your greatest chance that you're probably going to get, and probably we're going to get this year. So to defend like we did do for large parts is obviously a big bonus for us. Pleased with that, pleased with the attitude as well. We come up with a couple of errors and conceded a couple of penalties, and I thought we dealt with double sets really well. So I'm pleased with that. I think we can be better though. Miserable night, wasn't it, where probably attacking elaborate football and some of the stuff that we've seen from this team over this last few weeks was probably never going to be a goer, but my team stuck at it, showed some resilience when we got off to a bad start, which I'm pleased about.
And playing against the toughest opposition that we've had in these 5 pre-season games, do you feel as though there's still some things that have been exposed that you need to work on in training prior to the Halifax game?
I think that I have an idea in my mind what team's going to be the right team to play Halifax. I've had that confirmed today as well. A couple of individuals that had question marks on whether they were going to be in or whether they were going to be out have probably been confirmed today. So it's been a really helpful exercise, not just for the team running, but for team selection as well.
Injuries, Jon, Chris?
We picked up a couple of knocks, a couple of bumps and bruises. Logia had a bit of a shoulder bump, a bit of a stinger, which we were keen to get him off.
Was that the same shoulder as he had last year, Jon?
No, the opposite shoulder. And Knowles has got a bit of a dead leg, but that should be fine. Moore had a bit of a stretch on his groin, so he should be okay. So on the whole, it was a tough day, physically a tough day, but everybody looks like they've got through the other side fine.
Scott Turner got a real bombardment with some high quality kicks, and he stood up to the test well. Did you swap wings on purpose for that reason?
We've seen that Scott Turner's a different Scott Turner than what we had last year. He's come through a really really serious injury and come through the other side. I think a better player and a stronger player for it. He looked well tonight. I thought he carried the ball back well. I think that he was outstanding and has been outstanding all off season, and certainly his performances in the friendlies have certainly given me a lot more confidence in him as well, and I think he's in a good place with regards to his performances.
Is it doubly useful exercise that you got to see some of the dual reg players play on the opposition as well?
Yeah, strange game really, because I'm watching Ormond, Royd and Baldwinson carry the ball and I'm thinking, God, don't get injured, and they're on the opposition. But we're both coaches are close, both coaching departments and players get on extremely well. It's a fantastic partnership. Both our chairman and Gary Hetherington are good mates as well. So we've got much more than just a dual reg agreement. It's I won't say it's a meeting of minds, because that'd be but I think that it's just a partnership that works really well for all of us, and to see some of the players come through and who are playing at Leeds that have spent some time here is obviously a big bonus for everyone.
Physically and structurally, you'd be happy with that?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad way. We at both games we've got a lot of tackling practice there, and yeah, there's some pleasing things within it. Maybe we need to sharpen up a little bit in offence. I thought it was not disappointing, probably a strong word to use, disappointing, but we should have done a bit more in the second half. But I find it hard not to mention that sentence without quickly adding, I thought Featherstone's defence, I think they'd be proud of their D. And a couple of times we came up with nothing attacking their try line, and that was, I don't have too many complaints about our attack, it was their D that.
Four times on the last tackle you were caught in possession. Would that be one of the offence worries?
No. No, you've got to test the opposition's defence every now and again and see if they're clocking off on last play. I don't think out of those 4 players they were dumb players or anything like that. No, we'd run it and test them and see if they were there, and they answered those questions credit to them.
Scramble at the end was good as well, considering that we're in the last minute of the game.
Yeah, and then you've always got an apprehension sometimes when your team's mainly young fellas at the end, and you wonder where that'll go. I thought both Corey Aston and Jordan Miller managed that final 25 minutes really well, and you know, our intensity in defence never dropped off, regardless of personnel that was out there.
Any injury worries?
No, Jack O'Moroy got a bang in his back, which looked very, very painful, but I don't think there's anything structurally or sinister in there. Hopefully.
Ryan Hall fell in the centre as well, which is unusual.
Yeah, yeah. He's working his way in. He's going to finish it prop.
Please see Stevie Wood back out there as well.
Yeah, he was good, and you know, he played 4 games as last year, and then you know, picked up a couple of injuries in the England camp. Came out of the England camp with a couple of knocks there, so he's had to work his way back into it, and he'll be happy with the game time.
Last major hit out before St Helens. Are you happy with where you are?
Yes. We, like most teams at this time of year, everybody's doing what they've got to do in training, and we're really pleased with where we are in training. But then you qualify in your friendlies and you see where you're at. So we know there'll be a step up, and we know that there'll be more questions asked of us against St Helens. But you know, for our planned warm-up games, everything's gone extremely well, and you know, we're pleased with that performance as well as the one against Hawke.
Got a fair idea of what your 17 will be?
Yeah, reasonable. Yeah, but you know, our sport being our sport, that 17 can change. We've got 10 days training. We're going camp next week, so it gives us a chance to get away and just assess pre-season. You know, we go on camp. Normally when you go on camp, we go on camp for to build things up and put things in place. Now we've been doing that since Warrington away last year. We've been putting things in place for this year. So our camp is to reassess our pre-season that we've just had, tick a few things off, put the thumbs up to each other and say this is us, and this is us for the rest of the season, and this is where we'll be.
Safe to say it isn't warm weather training, is it?
No, it's not. We did it before. We went to North Yorkshire. It was my first pre-season with Rhinos actually. So we're going to visit the same area. It's not exactly the same, but it's very similar to what we did last time.